All I wanna Hello, people. It is semi-finals day. Novak Djokovic versus Taylor Fritz in the first semi-final today. We're going to be covering it play-by-play commentary as always. We'll get to your questions, your comments in the live chat as well. Do remember to that like button and do subscribe if you are new as well. If you're just I can see people streaming in. So before you do anything, just hit the like button. Don't have to bother about you. Well, don't have to bother you any further. So smash the like button and subscribe if you're new, and we will be doing play-by-play commentary. Of course, the scoreboard will be up as always as well. Djokovic and Taylor Fritz, and this is a interesting match. Djokovic is the heavy favorite, given the head-to-head between the two, and given how he's been playing. He's won this tournament 5 times, of course, as well. The head-to-head is actually 5-love as well, so doesn't make good reading for Taylor Fritz. But in saying that, the only saving grace for Taylor Fritz will be the fact that he pushed him very hard in Australia in 5 sets last year. All the other matches have been straight set victories. The biggest thing for me, though, is that they haven't played this year. And Fritz is playing his best tennis, his career best tennis this year. So this is a slightly different Taylor Fritz to what Djokovic would have faced in the past. Is it going to be enough? Has he made enough improvements to really challenge him? We shall see. I think the issue is Taylor Fritz's style is probably tailor-made for Novak. But if he crunches the ball from the back of the court, Fritz, like we know, and he serves extremely well, I reckon he's got a very, very good chance. Of course, he was the first alternate as well, so replaced Alcaraz. David says, I'm getting a bit of butterflies here, Fazan. Welcome. I hope you're feeling better now. Glad to see you streaming this one. I'm assuming you're getting butterflies because you're excited to watch it. Yeah, I am. I'm still testing positive. I've still got the Rona. I'm not 100%, but I'm doing my best. So hopefully I'll give you guys a pretty good stream today. And we can enjoy watching the match together. But yeah, looking forward to it. I think it's hard to back against Novak given all the factors, but I would like to see Taylor Fritz at least challenge him. If it is a straight set victory, then at least, push Novak. We'll see. Sam says, hola, hola. I'm excited to watch how this first set unfolds. Yeah, Dave, why are you nervous? Says Sam. David says, for sure, 2022 Fritz is at a new level. Yeah, no doubt. David says, Noni really wasn't looking too great out there yesterday, shaking in his towel. Maybe he's feeling a little bit ill. That could be the case. I saw what was happening and made me think, you know what? Maybe he's suffering a little bit. Right, before we start, though, we may as well go through quickly their matches in the tournament so far. So Djokovic is unbeaten. He hasn't lost to anyone. He's beaten Tsitsipas and Rublev in straight sets. And Medvedev won in 3 sets, but 2 tiebreakers. Lost the second set tiebreaker, third set tiebreaker, took it, of course, to then end up winning the deciding set. For Fritz, he beat Nadal in straight sets, a good victory there. And then a very hard-fought victory against Casper Ruud, winning in 3 sets. That was a final set tiebreaker, and Ruud coming out on top. Fritz would have been disappointed, of course, not to win, but it is what it is. He still made a semi-final, so no real impact on his chances. And then Felix, well, that was a very good match. The first 2 sets were clinical from both. We had 2 tiebreakers, 1 tiebreaker apiece, and then went into the deciding set. Felix kind of capitulated a little bit, and Fritz was clutch, honestly. He kept his nerve and was very impressive. Anyway, when he gets started here, and it's going to be with Taylor Fritz first. He will serve first. This is massive because we want him to start off well. Otherwise, Djokovic could blow him away. It could be a very, very quick match. Sam says, oh, you're worried for your boy, you see. Oh, is David's favorite player Djokovic? Here we go. Serve out wide from Fritz is long. So second serve here. Fritz, by the way, has to make a lot of first serves, in my opinion. The second serve into the body of Djokovic. Good, decent return down the middle. We go forehand from Fritz. Cross court goes long, so love 15. Not the best of starts, but yeah. The thing is as well, you've got to be careful because Djokovic can break you straight away, and then it becomes very difficult to recover. So he's got to be. Yeah, and as Sam says here, Fritz needs to serve great. Agreed. Good serve down the tee. Djokovic with a very short return. Then on the stretch on the forehand, as Fritz is at the net, and he puts the volley away with ease. The forehand pass from Djokovic, a very, very nice height for Fritz to step into and put it away. Dave says, I've had an interesting morning. A lot of people defending the Qatar World Cup. I'll talk about that in a bit, David. There's a reason for that. It's not about defending the World Cup, but it's happening now. And the World Cup's been in lots of controversial countries. Just saying. There's not many countries out there that aren't controversial, that haven't done controversial things in history. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Djokovic. Backhand again from Fritz. Goes long, though. 15-30. He's in trouble. He's in trouble here. Peaches says, good morning, QualityShot Tennis fam. Good morning, Peaches. So, Peaches, you... What are you saying good morning? In Europe somewhere? Whereabouts are you based, Peaches? David says, I just don't get it, lol. I do. I do, David. You gotta open your eyes. It's not about defending it, but yeah, anyway. Good serve out, well, down the tee even. Djokovic right into the backhand corner. Good backhand the line from Fritz, and we're into a backhand to backhand rally here. This will be interesting, who comes out on top on the backhand to backhand. But anyway, forehand to forehand now. Djokovic with great angle on the forehand, but Fritz is sticking with him beautifully here. And Djokovic tries to find that extreme angle again and drags it wide to 30 all. David says, morning, Peaches. Sounds as they should, David. It's their country and they're also respected. Yeah. You got to remember that the last World Cup was in Russia. People BBC journalists were actually raving about it last week, saying, oh, it's amazing. It's not going to be as good in Qatar. In Russia, it's amazing. And it's like, what's happening in Russia at the moment? So people just need to, just relax. So down the tee from Fritz is an ace, 40-30. Again goes out wide. Good serve, short return from Djokovic. And Fritz should put that away, but he goes wide with the backhand. It is juice. Thing is as well, it's not like there's definitely corruption in FIFA, like that's like a given. But it's not Qatar's fault that like they've been given it. Like, what about all the other countries, right? So if it's in there, it's in there. So people just need to get on with it. Like, I don't think they're not happy about it being in the winter. Fine, like, but then at the same time, it might be good in a way because players are in form. They're actually not fatigued from a whole season. Into our forehand from Fritz, slice from Djokovic. Into in forehand again from Fritz is massive. And the forehand from Djokovic is in and deep. Oh. They carried on, but the call apparently is out. I think the chair umpire overruled it. Advantage Fritz. I don't know if Djokovic is going to challenge it. No, he's not. Peaches says, oh, sorry, I'm in New York City. So afternoon, evening for some. Very good. Nice. New York. Serve out wide. Sorry for the terrible singing. Has he made that? What's going on here? This is bizarre. There's been a lot of stop starting. But anyway, massive ace from Fritz out wide from the ad side. No challenge. He does hold. Very good hold in the end. But there's been since foundation. Yeah. I don't know about World Cups being rigged and stuff, but choosing maybe, but not winners, obviously. I hope not anyway. Peach says, okay, just popped in. Can't stay. Enjoy the match, folks. Yeah. Look like Djokovic might be able to open up some break points, but Fritz doing well in the last couple of points there to hold. Idemo Nole says, Kovlika. Hopefully I haven't butchered your name. Peaches says, Fazan, hope you're feeling better. I'm getting there. I'm still testing positive, Peaches, but I'm all right. As in, I should be okay to cover the whole match. We'll see. Guys, remember to hit that like button and do subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I don't understand what expected. Because some Muslim countries are why they're surprised. Yeah, I think, look, I think part of it is to do with like the English fans and other fans from the West they want to drink there, and it's like, but yeah, what do you expect? And come on, you guys can still enjoy football without drinking alcohol, can't you? So I don't know. Look, if they don't want to go, they don't want to go. It's up to them. Backhand from Fritz into the net, 15-love. And 2 aces already, of course, for Fritz, which is pretty good. He's going to have to continue at that rate, you'd imagine, to really challenge Djokovic. Interesting to see if Djokovic is more proactive like he was in his first 2 matches, or whether he grinds a bit more like against Medvedev. I imagine he'll try and be on the front foot more because Fritz is not as mobile as Medvedev, and he hits a bit bigger from the back of the court. Good serve on a tee from Djokovic, and the forehand from Fritz is dragged long. Looks very disappointed, as he should. That was a good hold. Not the winners, but the host. Yeah. I mean, whoever gives the most money. Let's be honest. It's been a bit of under the table stuff. So wide from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Fritz on the stretch on the backhand side. Djokovic dictating proceedings. Finishes off the point of the net. Easy as you like. 40-love. And Djokovic is looking to start off here with a love hold to be impressive. Sounds Djokovic definitely wants this done quicker, and I'm sure he'll get it done. Yeah, I don't think he'll want a long match like the Medvedev one, and Fritz doesn't have the same shot tolerance that Medvedev does. So Djokovic, I imagine, will try and keep the points a little bit shorter. And he was very good, I thought, at keeping the points shorter in his first 2 matches. And his serve out wide, backhand down the line from Djokovic. The forehand from Fritz is ambitious. He tries to whip it down the line, and he does go into the tram lines instead. So it is 1-1 here, and a very, very comfortable hold for Djokovic, a complete opposite of Fritz's. Although, in saying that, and in fairness to Fritz, he didn't have to save any break points, so it's a positive sign. Serve out wide from Fritz. Backhand cross comes to the net. Djokovic on the stretch, and the ball goes long. Let's first serve. First serve out wide. Again, it's a let. Loving that net cord at the moment, Taylor Fritz. Second serve into the forehand of Djokovic. And then Fritz goes forehand into the net. It's been a couple of early mistakes from Fritz in this match, which doesn't make good. Doesn't make me particularly confident that he's going to make this super competitive. Serve on a tee from Fritz. Then goes into out with a forehand. 30-15. Lexi says, hello, Frizz. I'm going for Novak in straights. Says, who you got winning later on, Frizz? Tough one for me to pick. It's difficult. Thing is, I feel like I always go against Ruud, and then Ruud always gets it done. So, I'm not sure. Honestly. Second serve. Backhand from Djokovic cross court. Into out forehand from Fritz. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand the line from Djokovic is good, great depth, but good from Fritz, is it? No, I thought it was. I thought he'd managed to dig it out on the forehand slice deep. He just drifts it long, so 30-all. They are similar-ish types of players, Rublev and Ruud. Of course, Ruud hits a higher topspin forehand, although Rublev does hit pretty high topspin, but it's a bigger forehand. Rublev's also improved his backhand, as has Ruud. Both guys are, of smaller stature, but big first serves. Second serves need some work. Down the tee goes Fritz with the first serve, and Djokovic can't return it. So 40-30. Some big serving, getting him out of trouble. So out wide from Taylor Fritz, and Djokovic slices into the net. 2-1. Interesting start here. Guys, there are 40 of you in the chat. Thanks very much for tuning in. As always, we do appreciate it. Hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. And do subscribe if you are new. It really, really does help us out. It is greatly appreciated, as always. And it does help the algorithm. That's why we ask. We ask because it helps the algorithm. We want you guys, of course, to get the best. Well, we want you guys to get the best content possible. And if you guys support the channel, we'll grow more. Means we're able to continually improve. Hi, Lexi, says David. David says Lexi. Yep, Rude proves people wrong. I don't know. Hope it goes 3, though. He says, hi, guys. How we all doing? I know some World Cup chat was going on. Yeah. So very brief. I'm trying to avoid it, obviously, because it's not really tennis related, is it? But my view is that all of FIFA is corrupt, and people moaning about it being in Qatar is a bit like, well, it was in Russia last time. And it's a bit like, the drinking thing. I'm a bit again. I'm like, well, that's just the rules in the country. So if you don't want to go, then go, which is fine. But I don't know why people can't have a good time without drinking. It's a bit weird to me. Like, I'm sure people are capable of doing that. I don't drink. I'm having a great time at the moment. What do you think people used to do back in the day? Anyway, David says, I respect everyone's beliefs, but I really disagree with dictatorship hosting major tournaments. If it was alive in 1978, I would have protested for Argentina far right military. But the thing is, we have to realize, though, guys, is that politics shouldn't really blur the lines of sport. Like, it's the same thing with the Russian and Belarusians getting banned. Do we agree with that? I don't agree with that. I don't think they should have been banned. Are the players responsible for what's going on? No. It's ridiculous, I think, that Medvedev and Rublev and other players couldn't play Wimbledon, in my opinion. Second serve into the backhand of Fritz even. Backhand down the middle from Fritz, good depth, and the forehand from Djokovic goes long, trying to go down the line. Sounds as Russia is even worse without the war, but whatever. So Fritz seems nervous. Anyway, enough of the World Cup chat. If you guys want to carry on the chat, you can, but I'm not going to. So out wide from Djokovic, slice from Fritz into the net. It is 15-all. Sounds Fritz seems nervous. Yeah, it's his first ever ATP finals. Of course, he was the alternate. He's now made the semi-finals. Very, very impressive in his first ever tournament at the ATP finals. And he's got a chance to potentially make the final and, who knows, win it in his first ever appearance, which would be incredible. So out wide from Djokovic, forehand from Fritz into the net. Good serving from Djokovic, pinpoint stuff. David says, politics has always been in sport. That's the harsh honest truth. As long as it's popular with the masses, it will be exploited by higher ups. But David, what you have to understand is that it's only in sport when people see fit. I'm in the UK, and thinking about the US as well. They're never, ever held accountable when it comes to sports for stuff that they do. So, we can't pick and choose, and it has to be consistent across everywhere. Be consistent or don't get involved in it. I'd just say don't get involved in it then, because it gets complicated. So out wide from Djokovic, and the slice backhand from Fritz goes wide. First serve is wide from Djokovic, so 40-15. Second serve into the forehand of Fritz. Great depth. Good from Djokovic, so digs it out. Then goes forehand on the line again. Backhand cross from Fritz. Backhand to backhand here. Down the middle goes Djokovic. Good depth. Forehand cross from Fritz is good as well. And he crunches the forehand down the line. Wow. The American with a hefty blow. Djokovic still in control, though. He's still got a game point. But it's looking interesting, to be fair. It's looking very interesting right now. Guys, as well, there should be some memberships floating around because Cam gifted some at the start of the stream. So you need to make sure that you accept the membership or turn on your gift membership like acceptance. Oh, really good from Djokovic out wide. Then the in-touch forehand on the approach. Fritz gets there. Djokovic goes cross-court with the forehand, and Fritz not able to make that on the stretch. So 2-2 even Stevens here in this semi-final. Yeah, you got to make sure. Yeah. Make sure you turn on your gifting memberships, and then you will get gifted one. How do we do this? Actually, I think there must be a way. Basically, you've got to accept it. I think. Oh, what's the poll saying? 84% of you have gone for Djokovic. Wow. Backhand from Fritz into the net. Love 15. He's not started off his service games particularly well. Yeah, David, I see your point, and I agree with you, but I'm gonna stop talking about it because I think it's just a sticky situation. Anyway, here we go. Into out forehand from Fritz is massive. Has he made that? Oh, he's missed it. Didn't need to go so close to the line. He's blazed it. I mean, that is a scorcher of a forehand. He's just missed it. Oh, he looks disappointed. This is not good. Served on the tee from Fritz. Into out forehand from Fritz again. Then backhand down the middle. Slice from Djokovic. Into out forehand from Fritz. Backhand cross from Djokovic again. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Djokovic. In forehand down the middle from Fritz. Forehand to forehand. Good depth. Oh, and Fritz goes long down the middle. Love 40. Max says, yeah, that's fine. It's all right. Max says, despite Novak being jaded, serving on a fast court against an average defender like Fritz offers him some relief. Maybe. Lexi said that. Okay, so listen to Lexi. She says there's an email that you should get. So, guys, if you're in the chat, I'll do it after this game. 3 break points for Djokovic. The first serve goes wide. Massive opportunity for Djokovic. I mean, surely he takes one of the break points. I reckon he breaks now. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand to backhand here. Good depth on the backhand return from Djokovic. Slice now from the serve. Backhand drive from Fritz. They're sticking backhand to backhand here. Djokovic slicing again. Oh, he's going predominantly slice here now. But then goes drive. Backhand down the line. Changes direction. Then goes forehand down the line. Backhand down the middle from Fritz. Forehand cross from Djokovic is too good. Oh, that's too good from the serve. There's a little fist bump. He knows how important that could be. Fritz is frustrated. He just is a poor couple of first points to the game. And they just completely killed him. A couple of misses, unforced errors from Fritz. And yeah. Okay, so Lexi. So Lexi's saying, so everyone in the chat, please check your email that's associated with your YouTube account. So whatever Gmail account you've used, your Gmail account that you've used to set up your YouTube channel or account, check it. If you have an email saying that you've been gifted a membership by QualityShot Tennis or for QualityShot Tennis, click accept and you will get a free membership. So you don't pay anything. You will just get a free 1-month membership and it automatically cancels itself. So do accept, you get some cool perks, and why not? You need to be a member though. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, it's free, doesn't cost you anything. Just I've been talking about it all morning with my friends and stuff. I want to have a break, yeah. So good trying the rally. Djokovic says David, just so good tactically in rallies. Yeah, constructed the point really well. Only those gifted can see that email. The one who gifted won't be able to see it. Yeah, so Cam gifted it. But you guys should be able to see it. So do check your email. If you are subscribed to the channel, you might have a gifted membership, and if so, accept it. Accept the gift because it's free. It's just a gift from someone else, and you get some cool perks. So Why not? It's annoying that it does that, though. It should just pop up on here, so it's easier for you guys. I do have some sympathy. I know. Second serve out wide from Djokovic, then goes forehand cross, forehand to forehand here. Can he consolidate the break? The forehand from Djokovic down the middle goes long, so it is love 15. Djokovic, of course, if he holds serve, he'll go 4-2 up. He'll create a little bit of a gap between the two of them. It becomes quite difficult for Fritz to bring it back. Served on the tee from Djokovic, short forehand return from Fritz. Djokovic goes cross court with the forehand, and Fritz whips the forehand well wide. I mean, that's a shank, really. There's his loose forehand there. Rally ball missed. Yeah, indeed. Thank you very much, guys, though, for tuning in. We do really appreciate it. Served on the tee from Djokovic. Fritz into the corner there. Into out forehand from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand. His slice from Djokovic down the middle. Into out forehand from Fritz. Backhand from Djokovic. Backhand on the line from Fritz. Forehand from Djokovic goes wide. Guys, remember to hit that like button and do subscribe if you're new. If you're lucky, I might give some memberships to you guys because I feel like it because I'm nice. There are some really great ground strokes from both, really going for it. Fritz, yeah, I'm not being as impressed with him so far, but that's a good return from Fritz on the backhand. Great depth. Oh, he's had 15-30 and he's just missed a regulation forehand into the net. Trying to go cross court. It's a poor miss. So out wide from Djokovic, forehand down the line from Fritz, backhand down the middle from Fritz again. Forehand into out from Djokovic, backhand to backhand here. Forehand down the middle from Fritz again. Oh, and Djokovic goes into the net with the forehand. 30-40, break point. Djokovic, and there's a chance for Djokovic to break back here. This is what's going on with Taylor. This is Novak. Well, Taylor Fritz has a chance to break back, but it'll be one. Royce, thank you very much for tuning in. I think you're a new viewer, so do hit that like button, subscribe if you don't mind as well, if you're enjoying it. Because you and Tennis Channel are almost in sync. Oh, really? That's quite cool. Got to dig in. This game needs more first serves, says David. We'll see what Djokovic can do. I mean, he'll probably come out clutch knowing him. Let's see. Can he get himself out of trouble? Well, it won't be with a first serve as that goes wide. So second serve opportunity for Fritz to attack. Will he be able to is the question. Big opportunity to get it back on serve. Oh, Djokovic doesn't hit it. He lets the ball drop and says sorry. And you see Fritz really kind of charging forward there for the second serve return. Here we go. Second serve into the forehand. And it's a let second. Replay point. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 30-40. Second serve. Backhand cross from Fritz. Backhand to backhand here. Djokovic goes slice. Backhand cross again, though, from Fritz. Good angle found. And Djokovic misses the backhand cross course. A regulation backhand. There's a shaking of the head. He can't believe he's missed it. Oh, my gosh. What? That I have to say that's a gift from Djokovic. That's two pretty average service games from both. First from Fritz, then Djokovic. Some really, just average unforced errors being made from two players that aren't average, especially Djokovic. I mean, we know he's elite, right? He's a GOAT, so don't expect it from him. And even from Fritz, who's been playing some really good tennis. So interesting to see. And I don't think it's nerves. I think it's just a little dip in level. Sounds as well. I just left to get some cake and Djokovic broke. David says he'll probably come up clutch. No, Fazan. Who's your favorite player, David? Second, apart from Murray. Second serve into the body of Djokovic. Backhand to backhand here now. Good depth from Fritz. Same from Djokovic as well. He's really backing himself in the backhand to backhand, Fritz. Okay, forehand down the middle. Now backhand on the stretch from Fritz, sticking with Djokovic. Forehand point. He's being run ragged here though, and he tries to go big with the in to out backhand, and just drags it long. Love 15. Surely not another breaker serve coming up. Roy says break back. Fritz 3-all. Yep, indeed. David says apart from Murray, probably tied between Felix and Novak. Love me some attacking baseliners. It's funny because Djokovic never used to be an attacking baseliner. Did he? Never. It's only recently, in the last few years, really, that's become the case. But you're so young that you won't remember Djokovic when he was a pure defender, to be fair. Him and Murray were just... Oh, my God. That is out. That's literally... It's in between the two lines. It's just out. The first serve from Fritz. And oh, what is he doing? Second serve is long. It's a double fault. Love 30. Oh, don't do this, Fritz. Don't choke. Come on. You're better than this. Guys, remember to hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. So another tee from Fritz is wide. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the body. Djokovic forehand in the middle. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Fritz. Slice again from Djokovic down the middle. Into out forehand from Fritz. Oh! Djokovic goes wide. 15-30. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Guys, remember to hit that like button and do subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for tuning in. Roy says double fault, love 30. Yeah. That's what I'm here for, Royce. You don't need to commentate. Don't worry, I'm doing it. Massive serve down the tee from Fritz from the ad side. 30-all. Mike says Novak playing about 6 out of 10. Fritz will never get a better chance. Maybe. Massive serve down the tee from Fritz again. Back-to-back aces. Getting him out of trouble. 40-30. Serve out wide. Goes into the net from Taylor Fritz. Second serve into the forehand of Djokovic is long. Very, very good hold from Taylor Fritz. Very good. Like he says, wow, Fazan Novak, come on. Not to be. Fritz holds. And I have to say, in the end, it was a very good hold. Some big serving to get him out of trouble. Guys, there are 71 of you in the chat, and I know for sure, over 80 of you now. I know for sure not all of you have liked the video because there's only 17. So if you don't mind, it really helps us out, helps the algorithm out. If you don't mind, just hitting that like button. It's a big thumbs up button. I promise it takes you 1 second, maybe 2 maximum. No, a split second, really. And then you can also subscribe. It's a big red button. Doesn't cost you anything. Again, helps us out, guys. Helps us with the algorithm. We are growing. We're on the road to 5K subs. So come on, help us get to 5K subs ASAP, please. As soon as possible. Sounds like Rublev and Fritz wearing the same kit. Yeah, they do, which is why I was getting confused. I was calling him Rublev. But yeah, they're wearing the same kit. David says, Novak shaking his head here, seems irritated. He's probably just not happy with the level that he's playing at right now. I mean, he ordinarily, right, he's playing at his normal level and he probably finds himself 5-2 up, I would imagine. Starting for the set. Okay. So this is a crucial game for Djokovic now because he gets broken here. Fritz would serve for the set. The crucial hold is needed for the Serb. David says, I guess getting broken back wasn't the plan. Of course not. Sam says, I do love the green on Djokovic. Yeah, it suits him, doesn't it? So out wide, forehand from Fritz down the middle, backhand from Djokovic into the net. Love 15. See, there's been some very uncharacteristic errors from both players. Good serve on the tee. Very good from Djokovic. Unreturnable. Fritz can't make it back into play. 15-0. So out wide from Djokovic. Oh, can't get a racket on it, Fritz. It is 30-15. Two big serves. Getting him out of trouble. Oh, massive serve out wide from Djokovic. 40-15. This time from the ad side. That's 3 unreturnable serves in a row. And it's got him from love 15 to 40-15 here with 2 game points. I mean, clutch. It's like I'm seeing Federer reincarnated when he serves like this. Dave says, DJ Cappuccino has got you humming. He's doing his job well, love. Yeah, DJ Cappuccino, God. Is that actually his name? If so, that's hilarious. Second serve into the backhand of Fritz. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Fritz with the forehand. Backhand cross. Backhand from Fritz. Keeps top of the net cord. It's in though. Backhand again from Fritz is good and deep into court. Djokovic tries to change direction down the line with the backhand. It swerves wide. 40-30. Davis says serve out wide is money for Nick. For Nick. Is Nick Kyrgios playing? No, of course not. For Novak. Yeah, especially from the juice side, it's very, very good. Shelly says USA. Lol. Serve into the body. Backhand from Fritz. Clips top of the net cord. Stays on his side. That is 4 unreturnable serves in that game to get him out of trouble. He looks to his box. He's saying, what? Someone in his box is telling him something, and Djokovic is like, what? What? Like he can't hear him. Anyway, 4-all. David says it's actually his name. He looks irritated. He does. David's right. Jim Courier has name dropped him a few times on Tennis Channel. Man, when is Jim Courier going to name drop me? Benny, I was only joking. Good serve out wide from Fritz. Ace to start off. Says, well, Novak, you hit a very good serve out wide from the juice side. I can do the same. 15 love. This time goes down the tee. Good get from Djokovic. Great depth into the backhand corner. Backhand to backhand. He's got to neutral there beautifully. Slice from Djokovic. Now forehand to forehand here. And Fritz just whips it long. There's been quite a few errors in this semi, I have to say. I think Djokovic is ill. And obviously, I don't think it's Rona he would have tested, but I think he's... Anyway, yeah. A good serve out wide from Fritz. The forehand from Djokovic goes long. Good serve. He's probably just got a cold. David says, Brad Gilbert on the channel. Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked it out already, we had an interview and chat with Brad Gilbert on the channel. It's, go and check it out. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand from Fritz goes into the net. Oh, dear. So, I mean, he's incredibly knowledgeable. He's like a fountain of knowledge when it comes to tennis. And, yeah. Massive serve down the tee from Fritz's miss. Second serve coming up. And he's coached Agassi, Andy Murray, Roddick, like Sam Curry, like loads of top players. Second serve is in right into the body of Djokovic. He goes long with the backhand. When you expect him to make it 40-30, he just doesn't look as sharp as you'd expect. And I don't think it's fatigue. I just think he might be feeling unwell. And that can affect you massively. So out wide from Fritz is in. Then goes forehand cross, forehand to forehand here. Goes forehand cross again. Good. Ripping it, Fritz. Forehand from Djokovic is good. Slice from Djokovic. Does not clip the baseline. It drifts long. It is a very good hold again to 30. He's clinging on here, Fritz. He's doing his job on his serve. That's all you can ask. That's all you can ask. Sam says, Fazan looking at Djokovic's eyes, he does look kind of look unwell. He does, doesn't he? Yeah. I need to watch that. Vamos, Rafa. What the? Sam, man, you're doing this on purpose. Yeah, so exactly. David says, doesn't Gilbert have that book about winning ugly? Yes, he does. So he's also written Winning Ugly, which is like a really, really famous tennis book. He's been interviewed on it like loads of different media outlets. And yeah, I think he's actually got a couple of books as well, but he's incredible. He's incredible. Like, to listen to him was great. And for Gilbert as well, he was also a top 5 player. So he played. What did he play? He played McEnroe, Borg, Becker, Lendl, like some of the greats in tennis. David says he didn't have many weapons, did he? So he had to be tactically incredible. Sam says, haha, Brad types that. He says, Vamos, Rafa. Lol, fair enough. All right, here we go. 4-5. Djokovic serving to stay in the set, which is crazy considering he was 2-1 up on a breakup, wasn't he? Yeah. Good serve down the tee from Djokovic. Backhand from Fritz isn't made. He's on the stretch there. Beautiful spot serving from Djokovic. Love. Max says if he was unwell yesterday, he should have managed the Medi match better. I know he hates to lose to a rival, but he's now massively hindered his chances today. I think he just hates losing, and he probably would have thought, like, I can hopefully, after a good night's sleep, can recover, and I don't know. Second serve, it's hard to know, right? Second serve into the forehand of Fritz. Fritz goes into the net. 30 love. That's why I respect Simon so much, to win when he has really not much going for him in terms of winning points quickly. What happened, says David? What happened to what? Good serve out wide from Djokovic. Forehand from Fritz goes long. It is 40 love. Sam says, why are you looking at your hand like that? So Novak is that if he loses here. Yeah, so it's now the knockout stages, right? So we're now semi-finals. Whoever wins goes through to the final. Whoever loses is out. Massive serve out wide. It would be an ace, but it's a let is the call. So they'll replay the point. Matthew says, didn't think I'd be saying this, but I think it's more important that Novak wins the first set. Second serve out wide from Djokovic, or down the tee, sorry, even from Djokovic, and Fritz goes along with a forehand 5-all. He's breathing like he's sniffling a little bit. Well, I think he's ill. I think he's got a bit of a cold. And it's hard. It's hard, right? For you're playing elite level sport to even have like a little bit of a hindrance. Like, it's all about percentages, so it will affect you. Serve from Fritz goes wide. Trying to go down the tee. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the forehand. Forehand down the middle from Fritz. Forehand from Djokovic down the line. Backhand cross from Fritz. Slice from Djokovic. Backhand from Fritz. Slice again from Djokovic. Backhand from Fritz into the corner. Slice again from Djokovic into and forehand from Fritz. Backhand cross from the American. Backhand to backhand here. Good depth. Fritz goes down the middle with the backhand though, and the forehand from Djokovic finds the forehand of Fritz. Massive forehand to finish off the point though from Taylor Fritz. Drive forehand, takes it on the rise into the corner, cross court. Beautiful. Yeah, Djokovic just went a bit too central with the forehand, not quite enough depth on it, sat up nicely. Fritz just loads up that forehand. Djokovic saying to his box, what am I supposed to do? Well, probably don't do that. Do what he's been doing really well throughout the whole week, find his angles and be aggressive. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand is great from Djokovic on return. Great depth. And Fritz goes forehand long, though, on the 1+ shot. The return from Djokovic was so good. The backhand right at the feet of Fritz made it awkward. He scoops it long. 15-0. First serve into net from Fritz. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand goes long from Fritz. 15-30. Djokovic just doing his forehand swing path. He's like, I should be hitting it. Come on, hit it like this. Come on, hit it like this. That's what he's doing. Massive serve down the tee from Fritz. Wow. Finds the corner down the tee. They're beautiful from Fritz. And Djokovic can only put the return wide. 40-30 here. Oh, sorry, 30 all even. Now it's 40-30 with a massive serve down the tee from the juice side. 40-30 Fritz. Wow. It sounds Fritz already has 19 unforced errors as well. Yep. Yeah. And Djokovic has 9, which is a lot for him in a set, to be fair. Second serve into the body of Djokovic. Into out forehand goes long. I have to say, Fritz has been let off a little bit in these last few service games. Honestly, I think Djokovic has missed some returns where normally he would make those in his sleep. So it's been a little bit interesting to watch, honestly. Yeah, Dave says Nole really isn't playing well. Yeah, he's not. He's just. It's almost like, you know, how Rafa was playing against Felix. Everyone was like, something's off. And I think it's just for him, it was a surface and the fatigue, etc. I just think Djokovic is ill. I just don't think he's right. And it's tough. It's tough. Sounds like grief is on. Good. I'm glad. It's going to be interesting now. Very, very interesting to see how the rest of this set plays out. Sam says, don't get gas now, mate. I'm having a great day. I feel like in the tiebreak, Djokovic wins that. Probably manages it better, you'd imagine, right? But I don't know. Anyway, he's serving again to say in the set. Serve out wide is an ace. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, gets top of the net called. Djokovic goes wide. Second serve off into the backhand of Fritz goes deep down the middle. Backhand here. Into our forehand from Fritz. Great depth. Then goes down the line. Massive hitting from Fritz here, sorry, even. But Djokovic is sticky with him. Great defense. Backhand cross from Djokovic is huge. Comes forward. He's flipped it. He goes approach with that. And then it's an easy backhand volley. The lob from Fritz, not good enough. Wow. Davis has great control on that final volley. Wow. 30 love. Interesting. So that wide. Forehand from Fritz is good. It's slice from Djokovic. What? Oh my God. What a backhand. Holy moly. Slice from Djokovic wasn't bad. But Fritz, this is a cannon of a backhand on the line. He's hit that so hard. Oh my God. What a backhand. 30-15. Serve into the backhand again. Goes long though. Does the backhand. Davis says composure. Matthew says normal Novak would have wrapped this setup comfortably, so we can't assume he'll take it up a notch in a tiebreaker. That's true. Davis says Fritz. But Davis says over the high part then twice. Amazing. Massive serve from Djokovic. It is an ace. There we go. Djokovic serve. You applaud it, yeah. Matthew's gone Fritz to win it 7-5. Wow, one love Fritz here. Serve out wide from Djokovic. Backhand down the middle from Fritz. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand from Djokovic down the line is massive. Good stretch from Fritz. Good depth, but then the backhand on the stretch goes long. 1-1. David says 8-6 Djokovic. 8-6 Djokovic to Sam as well. It'll be close to David. Jinx, Sam. Okay, Novak 7-4 says Lexi. Huge forehand. 1-1. Massive serve down the tee from Djokovic. Huge ace. 2-1. There we go. Wow. Still on serve. Guys, remember to hit that like button, please. If you haven't already, it's a big thumbs up button. Do subscribe if you are new. We really do appreciate your support as always. Good serve on the tee from Fritz. It's a short return. Drop shot from Fritz is good. It's good enough. Djokovic gets there, but it's an easy routine volley for Fritz to the net. 2-2. Backhand from Fritz. Slice from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Fritz again. Forehand to forehand. Djokovic goes down the middle of the forehand. Then goes Forehand, trying to find the angle, Djokovic, and Fritz goes down the line with the forehand. Djokovic on the stretch still does really well to stick in it. Into a forehand from Fritz is not very good. Slice from Djokovic, clips the baseline. Forehand cross from Fritz, then goes forehand long. Oh no. That is a bad miss. Mini break, 3-2 Djokovic. David says, if even Ivanisevic has created a monster. David says, Taylor Fritz, what a drop shot, lockdown mode. Yeah, I'm not sure why Fritz is not going for more on the ground strokes. Like, well, what is this? What is this moonball stuff? Just hit through the ball. He's good when he does that. Not sure why. Just he's holding back. He's almost waiting for Djokovic to make a mistake, which is like the worst possible tactic against him. He's not playing well, fine, but let's not push it. Let's not push it. 3-2 here, Djokovic. Serve into the net from the Serb. Second serve. Come on, this is a massive point you feel for Fritz. They'll sit down, of course, after this point. It'll be the first 6 points. So you feel like Fritz has to get the mini break back. Second serve, Fritz gets across, forehand into out, backhand down the line from Djokovic. Then forehand down the line into the net. Wow, what a miss. What a miss. Djokovic hangs his head in disappointment. 3-all. Even Stevens going into the changeover. There's his chance, his second serve. Yep, it was coming. He was going to hit it long down. It's saying about Fritz. Yep, David saying it how it is. This isn't Novak at the highest level. He wouldn't miss that forehand in a tiebreaker. No, definitely not. For sure. Agreed. Sounds a touch of fatigue, David. I don't think it's fatigue, I'm telling you. Well, it might be fatigue because he's ill, but I don't think it's fatigue as in... I think there's other factors involved here. Serve on the tee from Djokovic is massive. Ace down the tee from the juice side. Wow. What a response. He's hit 2 aces in this tiebreaker. David says that's easy pickings for normal non-aces, David. Mike says, I agree with Fritz's tactic. Extend the rally is Novak is coughing up more as no. David, Matthew, Fritz is making more errors than Djokovic. The unforced error count for Fritz in this set is almost double Djokovic's, I'm pretty sure. That's not the right choice. Good start wide from Fritz. Djokovic goes long, 4-all. He's missing, but he's not missing as much as Fritz. So that's kind of like shooting yourself in the foot by doing that. Needs to serve well. He has. The first serve's been good. Second serve's even better from the second service point. Well done. Wow. We've got a tiebreaker on our hands here. 5-4. Ace out wide from the juice side. Novak is going to be like, I'm going to respond with another ace of my own. David says, return error in a tiebreak, not a normal thing. You see from in danger here. Well, it's a massive point now at 4-5. So out wide from Djokovic. Great get from Fritz. But Djokovic is clinical. Goes forehand cross, 5-all. Now, this is a huge point because whoever wins this will have a set point. But it'll be on Taylor Fritz's serve. So you feel like it's more important potentially for Djokovic? I don't know. We'll see. I'd say really it's probably more important for Fritz, honestly. He's going to have to hope that he gets a second serve. He doesn't, but it's a great return, though, from Fritz. Very deep down the middle, but he goes to the back on the stretch, down the middle again. Forehand down the middle. Djokovic goes forehand on the line. So, see, this is what I mean. If you're going to be going down the middle like that, you got to expect them to get punished. And Djokovic goes massive into out with the forehand. 6-5 Djokovic. The return was good from Fritz. Didn't do enough with the shots after. I get he's on the stretch. I get that, but he's got to take the risk there. Has to. Needs to either find a better angle or better depth. It's just, he can't be pedestrian down the middle. It's asking to lose the point. Anyway, Set point here for Djokovic on Fritz's serve. Good serve out wide. Djokovic makes the return. Though in forehand from Fritz. Then goes forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand to backhand here. Slice from Djokovic. Forehand from Fritz goes into in. Forehand from Djokovic is good. It's clipped the tram lines. Oh! And Fritz goes cross court. Djokovic is waiting there in the forehand corner and he crunches it down the line. He takes the tiebreaker 7-5. What a way to end it. What a forehand from Novak Djokovic. And Fritz will look back, I think, at some of those points and say, probably could have done a bit better. Probably could have done a bit better. I don't see Djokovic playing any worse than this. So Fritz has got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to up his game into a level that maybe we've seen earlier this week. But Djokovic is going to the bathroom. He's kind of walking laboredly, in a labored fashion even, to the bathroom. Look at this. See, Matthew, this is what I was talking about. Unforced errors, 11 for Djokovic, 20 for Fritz, almost double. 8 winners for Djokovic, 13 for Fritz. This has not been a set of the highest quality. It's been a competitive set, but that's because both these guys have made errors and they played at a similar level, right? So both these guys have hit more unforced errors than winners, which we haven't seen that much of this week, honestly. David says huge. It's heading to 7-5. No. It was 7-5 Djokovic. Clutch, says David. Of course he'd do that on set point. Have to say that was impressive, those last few points. Agreed. It's over for the American. It's going to be tough for him to come back from here. Wasn't a high quality set. Both negative on... Yeah, when it's unforced errors. Exactly what I just said. Yeah, agreed, David. Jinx Fazan. Hello. Great minds think alike. Well done, Novak, says Lexi. Yeah, for sure. For sure, it's a very, very good set from Djokovic. It's a trademark fighting, resilient set from the Serb when he's not playing his best tennis, but he got himself through it in very good fashion, you have to say. And I think he'll be okay. I think it's going to be hard for me personally now to see him. Well, I personally think it's going to be hard to see Djokovic now come back. I would be surprised. I would be very, 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 very surprised if Fritz comes back here. But I could be wrong. Lexi says no chance against Novak. Matthew says, Fazal, my point is Fritz is right to rally just like he did effectively in previous matches. Obviously, he needs to stop making so many unforced errors. But Matthew, that's the problem, though. You can't say, the problem is you can't say it's fine to rally, but don't make as many unforced errors. But he has been, right? So then he needs to adjust. He's never, ever in this world going to hit less unforced errors than Djokovic. So that, to me, indicates that the longer the rallies go on, the less chance he has of winning it. He's going to lose a higher percentage of points the longer they go to Djokovic, right? He's not going to be winning the lion's share of those points. So I think for Fritz, it doesn't necessarily mean serve and volley. We know he's not great in the forecourt. It just means going for a bit more on the initial, 1+ shot or the initial return 1+ shot. Doesn't mean going crazy and trying to hit the lines. It just means hit with purpose, less shots down the middle of the court. And if you're going to go down the middle of the court, you have to go very deep down the middle of the court and hard down the middle of the court. Too many loopy forehands with a lot of topspin and a lot of air. Needs to flatten out his ground strokes as we've seen him do earlier in this tournament. And the difference between this match, Matthew, and the other matches is that against a Ruud and a Felix, he was hitting winners. He was hitting massive from the back of the court against Nadal as well. He was flattening out the backhand. He was attacking. He hasn't been doing that. He was taking the ball early. He hasn't been taking the ball early in that first set. And that's probably because he was making the errors. So he went into his shell a little bit, which is not really, in my opinion, the right thing to do. But we'll see. We'll see. So it says needs to take Novak's energy drink. Oh, God. Matthew says, I think Novak needed that set more. If Fritz can find that level he played versus FA, he can win as long as he's only playing 6 out of 10. Yeah, which is exactly why I said I agree. And that's the thing. The way he played against FA was good. He stepped in, he took the ball early, he was good. I think the serve will win the set 6-3 or something. Okay, good serve out wide from Djokovic. Forehand on the line from the serve. Then goes drop shot. Fritz gets there. Goes cross court. What a... Oh. It was a great read from Djokovic to get there. But Fritz puts the backhand volley away. Love 15. Oh, interesting. Taylor, says Lexi. Sounds Fritz seems defeated, or maybe that's the face he makes. Don't know. No, he always looks gormless. He always has a gormless look on his face, Sam. That's just his resting face. Like says David, you need to pump up your twin. Lol. Serve on the tee from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand. Oh my god. And Djokovic just drags that forehand wide. Love 30. Not the best start from the Serb. Who's David's twin? Fritz. David says not a great drop shot. Serve goes into the net from Djokovic. Second serve coming up. Says resting beat face. No, it's not that. It's just gormless. It was just gormless. Anyway, into a backhand from Fritz. Backhand to backhand. Fritz goes long with the backhand though. 15-30. But says Novak went to the bathroom with his trainer, so clearly under the weather. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's definitely under the weather. 100%. It's not easy. It's not. I mean, because I've been ill for the last 3 weeks, I haven't played tennis for the last 3 weeks. And I'm just like some amateurs. So these guys, I get they're fitter and stuff, and they've got better people on their team. I didn't have a team. Anyway, back down the line from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Fritz. Oh, great forehand from Djokovic, dragging out Fritz. But Fritz does even better and drags out Djokovic. Oh, what a point. They're dragging each other out wide on the forehand side. Djokovic is basically off court when he hits that forehand cross. And Djokovic then goes backhand cross court. And Djokovic, even someone as fit and as athletic as him, not able to get it back into play on the stretch and not able to get it back. So 2 break points here for Fritz. It was that slap forehand cross court that really set up that point. So big. You get a little block forehand from Fritz into play. Backhand to backhand. Djokovic tries to go big with the backhand down the line. It just misses. He breaks straight away. Taylor Fritz. Wow. He might be down, but he's turning around and saying, I'm not out. Well, I'm not out of it. Dave says, so England are your support. So England are getting your support. Anyone else? Yeah, I am supporting England. Yeah. No, I'm supporting France. No, I'll support England. It's fine. Dave says, Fritz spreading the point incredibly. Agreed. Sam says, it's coming home, Davey. It's coming home. It's coming. Tennis is coming home. Well, what is tennis's home? To Wimbledon? I don't know. Anyways, 15 love Fritz. Good serve, and the return is not returned from Novak Djokovic. Served on the tee, forehand from Djokovic is in. Into in from Fritz, forehand cross from Djokovic. Fritz goes cross court again with a massive forehand. Then goes into it. This is so much better from Fritz. Goes forehand cross. Djokovic gets it into play, but it's short. And Fritz goes massive with the into-out forehand into the open court. It is huge. It is very, very good from Taylor Fritz. And this is what I was saying. I was saying it to Matthew when we were talking about the tactics, is that he needs to be more proactive. And if he plays like this, if Djokovic is playing like a 5 out of 10 at the moment, he's not feeling well, he's not playing well because of it. If Fritz wants to take advantage of it, then he has to play proactive tennis, and that's what he's trying to do. Into that forehand from Fritz goes into the net 30-15. David says Nole hasn't been looking great today. Not really surprised with the start to this second set. Seeing as he got broken immediately first set. He didn't get broken immediately first set. He didn't. Sam says, let's see if Fritzy boy can consolidate. Fritz is playing really, really well. He sees Novak is vulnerable. Well, we'll see. Let's see if he can hold. Second serve. Forehand from Novak. Forehand on the line from Fritz. Slice from Novak. Backhand cross from Fritz. Backhand on the line from Djokovic again. Forehand to forehand. Backhand from Fritz. Slice from Djokovic down the line. Down the middle, sorry, even. And then there we go. Much better. Much, much better from Fritz. Again, goes forehand cross, trying to find angles, trying to drag Novak around. 40-15. Broken back, says David. Mileta says tanks. Tanks? Don't worry, David, says Sam. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Guys, want to hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. And do subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much. Massive serve down the tee from Fritz. Ace number 8 of the day. He does consolidate the break. He's 2-love up in the second set. Sam says Djokovic knows how to deal with this. Yeah. I don't think any... Well, there's no need to panic if you're a Djokovic fan, I don't think. I think it's just a little bit of worry because he's not feeling great. And obviously, I'm sure you want your man to feel 100%. But apart from that, good serve on the tee from Djokovic. Then goes into out. Backhand from Fritz into the net. Love 15. No, 15 love, sorry, even. 15 love. Second serve for Fritz to have a look at. Goes down the tee. Oh, block forehand serve from Fritz goes long. He's on the stretch, but I would have expected him to make that, honestly. Serve down the tee from Djokovic, though. Backhand from Fritz into the net. 40 love. Djokovic is just trying to get on with this. He's like, I just want to get on with these points. Serve out wide, comes to the net, doesn't need to volley. Great serve out wide. Great serving. That's the one thing, to be fair, that I think has been, up to its usual scratch, and that is his serving. As soon as we get into the kind of, as soon as the serve is in, though, it's difficult. Max is 100% for Zahn. Novak is 5 out of 10. That will not improve. Therefore, if Fritz can find anything close to his top level, he wins. It depends. I think it depends how he's feeling. If he could feel better, he could. Sometimes you can sweat it out. You can suddenly you feel a little bit better physically. The adrenaline kicks in as well. It is possible for him to feel better in this period. So I guess we'll see. Like, he might not. He might come, as you're saying, he might stay at that level, and it might be very difficult for him. But I wouldn't assume it. But it's a real possibility. Yeah. So David's saying the same thing. Will not improve as a big call. It's Nole. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is what makes tennis in all sports so interesting, is the fact that there's always different factors going on, and it makes it intriguing, doesn't it? It really does. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Do, do, do. Yeah. Guys, if you're watching on Facebook, do come over to YouTube. Join us in the chat. Like the video, subscribe as well. And if you're watching on Twitter, retweet it if you don't mind. Watching on Twitch, then follow us. Anyway, good start on the tee from Fritz. The return from Djokovic is short, and Fritz steps in and crunches the backhand down the line for a winner. Ridiculous. 15 love. Matthew says if Fritz wins this title, I think he could be top 5. I think so too. Which is crazy, to be honest with you. Serve on the tee. Forehand from Djokovic. Slice from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand. We have to remember though, Djokovic is a set up. Backhand down the middle from Fritz. Forehand again from Fritz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Backhand on the line from Fritz is massive. And Djokovic not able to handle that. And the forehand goes long. It's sad to see because obviously you want to see Djokovic at his best. So the fact that he clearly isn't able to play anywhere near his top level is, it's not great. I feel sorry for him. I do. Like, it's not great. As someone who's been ill for the last few weeks and has been pretty badly, it's not nice. Good serve out wide from Fritz, 40 love. Again, I'm just assuming. I don't know 100% he had. There's no confirmed reports of that, but that's what it looks like. Served on the tee from Fritz. Backhand to backhand. And Djokovic tries to change direction. And he finds the net with the backhand down the line. So, 3-1 Fritz. He still in front. Still consolidating the break. He's looked very, very good. Right. Nole isn't fighting the points, not getting it back. Yeah, he's struggling, isn't he? He is struggling. Second serve out wide. Forehand from Fritz is in. Forehand on the line from Djokovic is massive. Oh my god. Wow. That is like a sniper down the line. Laser-like. Serve out wide from Djokovic is too good. Wow. Backhand from Fritz is not made. 30 love. I'll tell you what, the fact that his serve now is so good just means that if he's not feeling great, he's able to rely on it for the most part. Good serve out wide again, and he's getting so many free points from it. Short serve out wide. And Fritz unable to make it back into play. Or serve is wide from Djokovic. Second serve, forehand from Fritz into play. And it's a slice from Fritz. Is long though. Forehand slice is long. Djokovic does hold 3-2. Very, very quick. Very, very quick service hold. Dave says if Djokovic doesn't win this set, he loses the match, I think. Interesting. We shall see. He doesn't have the durability at this point in the year, methinks. Especially after Medi yesterday. David says, especially after Medi yesterday. Sam says, what if Rublev wins, Matthew? So, okay. Well, Matthew, do you know if Rublev wins, what does he, where does he end up rankings-wise? Well, he would be top 5 as well, because Fritz was the alternate. So he's ranked number 9 at the moment, right? But where did Rublev, did he make his way? He didn't make his way out of the round robin last year, so I think he'd be top 5 as well. I'd imagine. Surprised if he's not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rublev also ends up top 5. David says, big returner game coming up for Nole. If he gets back on serve, he's not serving badly whatsoever. Yeah. He's serving really well. It's just what's coming off the serve, but he's kind of stopped himself from having to play much behind his serve at the moment. Seventy backhand from Djokovic, backhand the line from Fritz. Slice from Djokovic goes long. 15 love. Certainty forehand from Djokovic is in. Oh no. Okay, it's cool. Oh, sorry, it's long. 30 love Fritz. Third on the tee. Backhand is short from Djokovic. Forehand cross. Oh, he's missed it, Fritz. Third on the tee. Forehand from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Fritz. Slice from Djokovic is good. Into and forehand from Fritz is good. He's going for it, Fritz. He's going for his shot. He's not holding back. And it's, I tell you what, it's working. It's really working. Because the forehand from Djokovic goes long. We're looking at 40-15 here. Look at this conversion. I don't know what that means, to be fair. 97% Fritz this set. What? Crazy. Oh, good serve down the tee from Fritz. It's an ace. Ace number 10, 4-2. Deciding set is looking more and more likely. Lexi says, Novak got broken. What the heck? Lexi, I can smell a third set. David says, Novak isn't looking good in any way. Lexi can't handle the depth of Taylor. Terrible shank, says David. Had to win that point and he didn't. Novak can't get a return back or win a point barely in return. Sad to see. Sad on the tee from Djokovic. Massive. And the backhand from Fritz on the stretch goes wide. Sad on the tee from Djokovic. Forehand from Fritz goes wide. 30 love. Sounds as he's literally up a set, David. True. Yeah, he is. I tuned into the live match and Novak looks tired to me. He does. He looks tired. I think he's I'm telling you, I think he's ill. I think he's poorly. Who knows if Taylor Swift will even take this set? Very good. Second serve from Djokovic. Forehand on the line is long. Oh, wow. Wow. He barely ever misses those. 30-15. You almost feel like if he's going to lose a set, maybe he just doesn't give it away, but it's a double fault from Djokovic. David says Novak's got to do his best Nadal fifth set versus Shapo impression. Just serve your way to victory. Don't know if he has that in his locker. Just to serve and win. Of course he does. He's got a better first serve than Nadal, not a better second serve, I would say. Massive serve out wide from Djokovic, 40-30. He definitely does have in his locker. He's been doing it this set. The issue has just been he got broken at the start. So out wide from Djokovic, backhand from Fritz is in. Backhand to backhand. Massive backhand the line from Djokovic. Fritz on the stretch. Not able to make it back into court. 4-3 Fritz. Still a break up. Alexi says Novak is smart not to admit why. Novak is smart not to admit why he looked wasted during the Medi match. But of course, he's been playing non-stop for like months now. Yikes. So I thought Rafa was going to pass out against Chapo. Yeah. Yeah, he was ill as well, wasn't he? I think Rafa was saying. Had like a little tummy bug. I think he was saying like a stomach was a bit upset. Sure, yeah, I'm sure he had a couple of bathroom breaks that day as well. Dave says, should Novak have retired after the Medi second set? Are you allowed to do that? Of course you are. You can retire whenever you want. You can retire literally whenever you want. Are you answering the question? Can you retire and then play the next match? Well, yeah, because you can retire and then I guess I guess what you're trying to say, David, is that in a normal tournament, when you retire, that means that you can't then play the next match, because obviously you're out, right? Whereas in the ATP finals, it's a round robin. So I think he would get a lot of stick for it though, because it would be quite obvious that he's done that. But I don't know. They say, oh, you're not allowed to retire in the ATP finals. No, you are. I mean, then play the semis. Yeah, exactly. I've never seen it done, but you can do it. It's, yeah. Max, I don't know how much his illness impacts his serve, but provided he can hold serve well, he can manage his energy and go all out at the end of the third set of a tiebreaker, or the tiebreaker. Forehand here. Yeah, he's been serving well from the looks of it. He's served fine. That's been the one area of his game that has fired, I think. Backhand to backhand here. Into forehand from Djokovic is massive. Love 15. Is this the game that he makes his move? Like I said, David, I don't think so. If he retires, then it's the Medi's match. Yeah, but it's Medi's match, Lexi, but he still would have qualified. So say he loses it because he retires, then but he's still able to play the semi-final because you're not retired from the tournament, you're retired from that match. Forehand here. Forehand down the middle from Djokovic. Slice from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand. Into and forehand from Djokovic. Yeah, here comes Djokovic. It's exactly what Sam said. That's true. Fritz goes into the net with a forehand. Here he comes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's people who hate him regardless of what he does, because people are set in their ways. He should have taken the hate on the chin and come back tomorrow for the semis. So out wide forehand behind Djokovic from Fritz. Very good tactic. Goes behind him 15-30. David, I think he can't do that because it's very, very unsportsmanlike to do that. If you're well enough to, I just don't think what he could have done is just played hyper aggressive. He could have played hyper aggressive against Medvedev, and if he lost, he lost. But he played in a way where he thought this is the way to win, and he had to grind it out. Good set out wide from Fritz. Djokovic slices the return into a forehand from Fritz behind Djokovic again. 30 all. So he shouldn't have done that. He should have just said, I'm going to go big. I'm going to hyper aggressive. If I lose, I lose. Either he would have won quickly or he would have lost quickly. Like, no issues, right? So out wide from Fritz. Forehand from Djokovic is in. It's short, though. Forehand on the line from the American. It comes forward, and it's a beautiful drop volley. It's great to see him in the forecourt because in the past, even this year, for the first half of the year, really, he was, first, I would say 2/3. He was allergic to the net, but he's clearly worked on that. He's trying to. He says, sorry for I forgot the match yesterday was no bearing. It's like he's a supervillain in most tennis fans' heads. Fair enough. David, yeah. What a volley, says David, yeah. He says, oh no. Serve down the T, forehand from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Fritz. On the stretch, Djokovic. Fritz comes forward, puts the volley away with ease. It is a hold for Taylor Fritz. It's 5-3. Djokovic looked like he was making his move. I think he tried to. Fritz, though, bats it away with some massive, massive serving. Like he says, impressive, Taylor. Yeah, very impressive. Great serving. Fair play, Fritz. Nole just looks so exhausted, eh? Taylor's awake. Well, I hope so. Oh, because so wide from Djokovic. The return was great from Fritz, though. Right at the feet of Djokovic. He tries to play this very cute little half volley drop shot. And it goes into the net, though. Oh, someone behind Fritz has got his flash on. Recording. They're not supposed to do that anyway. Serve down the tee from Djokovic. And the forehand from Djokovic goes long. Love 30. Sam says he escaped yet again. Lex says, Novak, come on, take the energy drink. David says he gave up. At that point, I know. Serve down the tee, backhand from Fritz is in. Into win from Fritz. Backhand to backhand here. Backhand the line from Djokovic is massive. On the stretch from... on the stretch, Fritz are not able to get to it. So 15-30. Sam says that would have been cute for Zahn. David says the half volley pickup looked like he conceded the point. No, I don't think he did. He tried to be cute with it. So on the tee. Forehand into out from Djokovic. Slice from Fritz. Into out again from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Fritz. Backhand in the middle from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Fritz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Backhand in the middle from Fritz. Forehand cross from Djokovic. He was making Fritz run ragged. Fritz tries to go for broke with the forehand on the line. It's 30 all. Lex says the drinks were switched. Taylor was drinking Novak's. Oh my! Lexi, you need to stop it with this drink conspiracy. Craziness. Out wide goes Djokovic. Massive ace out wide. He's here, I think, 3 aces out wide from that same position. 4 in total, 10 for Fritz. Of course, he's serving to stay on the set here, Djokovic. He's got a game point. So out wide, backhand from Fritz is good, great depth. Really good depth. And Djokovic tries to take it early, and he swipes the forehand into the net. Juice. Serve into the net from Djokovic. Second serve coming up. Backhand from Fritz. Backhand from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand here. Then goes down the line. Does the serve with the forehand, with the backhand. Sorry, then the forehand clips off the net cord. Fritz goes backhand cross. It's not the right approach shot. Djokovic reads it and passes him down the line. I don't know, why doesn't he go down the line? I know it's the harder approach, but you wouldn't have expected that. Alex's wife and Rafa were told the same in the past, remember? Were they? But I don't think any of these guys dope, generally. Like, in all honesty, the drinks thing, like, I think they should declare it anyway, but if it's obviously not part of the rules. So it's not part of the rules, it's not part of the rules. Like, nothing we can do about it. Second serve, backhand cross from Fritz, backhand from Djokovic. Forehand here. Forehand on the line from Fritz is long. He does hold. 5-4. David says, KFC don't check for drugs with their secret spices, but no leg catching heat for a drink with electrolytes. Surely KFC's got... Okay, I'm not reading that out. Got some drugs or something. Stan says, BRB for Zahn. I'll be back. Let's go to 3. Lexi says, David, KFC is my fave. Because you're addicted to it because of the drugs. I'm just joking. Not a massive fan of KFC. There's only one that I can have that's close by anyway because, like, I eat halal chicken. But it's okay. I don't know. There's better chicken shops around in the UK, in my opinion. Dave says it's so good. It's all right. Maybe when we do the QualityShot meet and greet, I'll order some food from a chicken shop. and then show you guys what the best fried chicken is, and it's not KFC. It's actually, I don't know anything about the conspiracy thingy. I just don't check Twitter anymore. Fair enough. It's been going on for ages, Lexi, for years. But yeah, Sam says Pepe's chicken wings. But Pepe's, they're grilled, aren't they? They're not fried. This is I only saw one pick. I mean, look, it did look very shady the way the team did it, but it's just because they didn't want people to see, which is fine. But I don't think it's because there's anything untoward about it. They don't have to declare what's in it, which is weird. David, what's the difference between hard chicken and normal chicken? I'll let Sam explain that to you off in your DMs or something. It's the tennis chat, so I'm going to try and keep it to tennis. But basically, from people that I know that don't care about whether it's halal or not, apparently it tastes exactly the same. It says the Novak drink. Really? I know about the pills. What's going on? David, no. 15 love Fritz. Great ace down the tee. Oh, good serve into the forehand. Slice from Djokovic into that forehand from Fritz. Backhand from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand in the middle from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Fritz. Backhand from Djokovic. Great depth. Forehand from Djokovic is really good down the middle. Then slices. Fritz is sticking with him, though. The depth from Djokovic in this rally is very good, I have to say. And Fritz makes the mistake. Goes down, goes long with the backhand. I have to say, very, very good from Djokovic. And he knows if he wants to have any chance of winning this set, he has to break back now. Fritz is serving for the set. Just blah, blah, Yeah, go for it. 15-all. Guys, remember to that like button, big thumbs up button. Do subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for tuning in. Massive ace from the big American down the tee from the juice side. 30-15. Of course, he's serving for the second set. Serving to take us into a decider. Served on the tee from Fritz. Forehand in the middle from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Backhand from Fritz. Backhand down the middle from the American into in forehand from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here. Great depth from both players. And then Djokovic goes big with a forehand on the line, but Fritz sticking with him and goes down the line with the forehand. Slice cross court from Djokovic. Backhand down the line from the serve as well there. Really making the American move. Slice from Djokovic. Then goes backhand on the line. Oh my, it's too good. There is absolutely zero chance that Fritz is winning that rally because Djokovic was hitting with such incredible depth and precision and power into corners. I mean, it's classic Djokovic. Rally length, 26 shots, and he finishes it off with a massive backhand on the line. I mean, he gets a racket on it, Fritz, so it's not a clean winner, clean winner, but it's still a winner. And because the accused Novak of doping, like he's the one who's been making miraculous comebacks after mysterious injuries every few months. Oh, let's not guess. This is what I mean. Don't turn on each other. No one's doping. Let's just get over it. Good serve from Fritz. It's a short return from Djokovic. And Fritz hits the backhand into the net. Oh, he has a go at the crowd because the crowd, I think, were talking as he's hitting the shot. But he hasn't missed it because of the crowd. He's missed it because he's missed it. He's missed it because it's his own fault. Anyway, break back point here for Djokovic. Huge. 30-40. Yeah, MQR, look, let's not. If you're not happy about people accusing Novak, don't accuse other players, right? It's just silly. Into in forehand from Fritz. Backhand cross. Slice from Djokovic. Forehand down the middle from Fritz. Forehand down the line from Djokovic. Then slice from Djokovic down the line. Forehand from Fritz down the middle. Backhand cross. Backhand to backhand. Slice from Djokovic. Then another backhand from Fritz goes long. 5-all. Oh, he says BS to his box. He's not happy. He's not happy with the crowd. And the problem is that's not the way to get the crowd on your side. It's 5-all. We're back on serve. He was serving for the set. This, I don't think he's... I reckon Djokovic will take this now. He'll take it this set. I don't think we're going to see a decider, in my opinion. Alexi says, come on, Novak, break back. He has. Oh, person shouting in the crowd. Oh, no, that's so awful. Fazan, we have the same score. Wow. Come on, says David. How's he on serve? Yeah. Guys, well, a lot of you in the chat, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button, the big thumbs up button. Do subscribe if you're new as well. We do appreciate it. If you're watching on Facebook, follow us. Hit the like button. If you're on Twitch, follow us. Hit the like button. Come over to YouTube. Do the same thing. If you're on Twitch, retweet it. Sorry, on Twitter, retweet it as well if you don't mind. Djokovic going long with the forehand there as they engage in a forehand-to-forehand exchange. So love 15. Lexi says the crowd is awful. Novak, Novak, Novak. Come on, says Lexi. Interesting. So out wide, backhand from Fritz is not in. 15-all. Matthew says, bizarre. Novak plays awful whole set, then finds a top level for one return at the end. Will he maintain it? I think, yeah, it is bizarre. It is. And I think it's just, it's one of those things that if he needs to get that opportunity and really make it worthwhile to think to himself, I am willing to really sacrifice my body and everything for this one game. And I think also it was kind of do or die, right? Like 5-4, that he doesn't really have a choice at this point. Now he has to just do it because otherwise he goes into the deciding set. And if he's ill, the more he plays, the worse he probably gets. Massive serve from Djokovic and Fritz goes wide, so 30-15. Goes out wide, backhand from Fritz is into in forehand from Djokovic. On the stretch, Fritz. It's a forehand from Djokovic on the drive volley. Put away, 40-15. Dave says his rally ball misses. This set from Novak concerning. Lexi says, imagine Novak not playing at his best and he still manages to break. Yeah, that's what the GOATs do. David says it's now or never. Elvis, it's now or never. I don't want to live forever. That's not Elvis. Lexi says, I thought Taylor is already awake. God, what's going on? Says, oh Lord, is that about my singing yet? Don't worry. And I'm in as well, so it's probably even worse. It's like Darth Vader singing. Second serve from Djokovic. Forehand here. Down the line goes Novak. Backhand cross from Fritz. Slice from Djokovic. Into win from Fritz into the net. So it's 6-5. Novak Djokovic. And that means he will get at least a tiebreaker from this set. Fritz was serving at 5-4. Oh, disappointed. Dave says that's Bon Jovi. Yeah, I know. Also, in completely unrelated news, nothing to do with tennis, is that every now and then, probably every couple of years, I normally shave my beard once to just air my face, and I let it grow back. So it's not like a long-term thing or anything. So I'm thinking of doing it soon. So I think it might be quite funny. Because I think a lot of people are going to give me loads of stick when I do it. Everyone always says I look 12. But you know what? I don't care. Next says, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. It's not from TikTok. Oh, come on. My wife, she doesn't do TikToks, but she watches TikTok. And my sister is on. Both of them, that song was here in the UK for so many TikToks, and so I'd hear it in the background when she was watching them, and it was in my head. But it must have now transferred over to Instagram because, she's saying, she always hears on Instagram. Yeah, don't shave. It's all right. Don't worry, I'll grow back. Dave says you look older than 12, Fazan. Don't worry. Yeah. Doesn't matter anyway. Married and have a child. That could be bold. Oh, man. Right, let's go. Fritz. 5-6. Massive serve out wide. 15 love. Lexi says, where is Ash? Wow. Lexi, I'm not enough. So I'll tell Ash. She'll be happy. Lexi doesn't want me here. She wants Ash instead. Unreal. Second serve from Fritz. Backhand cross from Djokovic is into the net. 30 love. Davis's baby-faced assassin. Yeah, exactly. Andy Ruiz. Leslie says, I mean, I always see Ash covering the early matches. He has been. Good serve down the tee from Fritz's wide. He's been covering them because I've been ill, and also because during the week I obviously work and he's at uni, so he doesn't go to uni every day. So he's been able to do those matches. So he's very good, Ash, as well. But he's busy today, so I'm doing today's match, as Lexi's not very happy about it, which is fine. I don't mind. It's good. It's good. I'm glad you guys like the other commentators. Slice from Djokovic. Slice again from Djokovic. Backhand from Fritz goes long. It is 30-15. Wow, Lexi. Why do I'm just asking. So I am doing this match. Pat from Australia will be doing. He's Australian. That's why he's from Australia. We'll be doing the Rude Rublev match later. So do support him. He'll be good. What? Has he made that? No way. Backhand from Fritz on the approach. Djokovic does the split backhand open stance pass. If he's made that, that is ridiculous. Djokovic is challenging it. Oh, it's just out. Oh, no. Lexi says, David, he's also 17. What? Serve out wide is not in. 40-15. No, he's not. Ash is not 17. Second serve into the forehand of Djokovic. And the forehand from Fritz is long. Oh, it's tight. If he gets broken here and loses, that is shocking. He's got to take it to a tiebreaker, surely. No, Ash is... He is 22, I think. 22, 23. Yeah, he's definitely not 17. Oh, served on the tee from Fritz. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand from Djokovic. Forehand again from Fritz down the line. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Backhand from Fritz. Backhand to backhand here. Forehand from Djokovic is missed. We're going to a tiebreaker. Two tiebreakers in a row. What's your prediction? Get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. David, do you know Alex is my... Who's Alex? Who's Alex? Are you official? Need to find that corner, not quite. Lexi, who's Alex? Do I know who Alex is? Is he another YouTuber or something? No idea who Alex is. Lexi, Steph, Tsitsipas will be disappointed. 6-all. I'm going to go Djokovic 7-4. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Serve on the tee from Djokovic is in, and Fritz hits the return wide. Wow. One love Djokovic. Serve down the tee from Fritz is not in. Select. Goes out wide. It's gone miles wide. Whoa. Serves in this time. They're backhand to backhand. Oh, what a miss from Fritz. Oh, he's gone wide by a long, long way. Oh, dear. It's not good. It's a bad miss. Serve down the tee is massive from Fritz. Oh, ace. 2-1. This is why did Novak unload on that last forehand, have a chance to get to juice, don't know. Alex Makasaria just slap. Oh, is he the guy with glasses or the other guy? Djokovic 7-5. It'll be nervy. Just kidding for San Stefanos is sleeping. I don't know if you're kidding or not now. Now I'm confused, but it's okay. Anyway, 2-1 Djokovic. He's got the mini break here. But Lexi thinks it's Taylor's set. Interesting. So that wide backhand from Fritz is very deep. Backhand to backhand here. It's a big point for Fritz. If you're what a backhand down the line. Oh, there's a scream from Fritz. That is ridiculous. He's channeling his inner Novak Djokovic. He's found a huge backhand on the line. 2-2. He's still alive in this tiebreaker. We're back on serve. Dave says Matthew tied, wants to end rallies, impatient at that moment, I guess. So out wide, forehand from Fritz goes long. 3-2, bad miss. Tiebreak is very much still in the balance. Here we go. Says, oh, there we go, says David. Ice, Alex, the curly hair guy. Fair enough. So you're actually together? I don't know. I'm like gossiping like a little girl, but I'm just interested now. There's, I knew if Fritz hit that ace, that's the tiebreak. Turned around. It's going either way. Cheering loudly for Novak, but I'm silently cheering for Taylor. God. So on a tee from Taylor Fritz. The forehand from Djokovic is long. It's a great serve down the tee from the ad side. 3-3 at the changeover. That's exactly what we had in the first set. And Djokovic took it 7-5. So are we going to see a repeat of that? Or will Fritz be able to turn it on its head and take us into a decider? We'll have to wait and see. And guys, over 100 of you in the chat, thank you so much for tuning in as always. We really do appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button, the big thumbs up button. Come on, 23 likes, we can get to 50 easily. Smash that like button, subscribe if you are new. Both are free, both are easy. It don't cost you anything. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So out wide from Fritz is an ace. Oh, wow. 4-3. Dave says, come on, guys, hit the like button. Yes, please do. 4-3, what an ace. So it's still on serve, if I'm not mistaken. That's 15 aces for the day. Oh, my God. Serve out wide from Djokovic's clutch. Fritz unable to get to it forward. There's some massive serving from both these guys. This is really not that hard. You shouldn't have to be told. There says, hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, yes, please do. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. It's 1 second. Just bang, done. Anyway, 4-4. Serve on the tee is wide from Djokovic, or long, sorry, even. Second serve come up. This is huge at this point. If Fritz wins this, he'll be 5-4 up and then have 2 serves of his own. Second serve. Forehand cross from Fritz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic is good. Backhand from Djokovic down the line is big. Forehand from Fritz is short. He's sticking in here. Djokovic is advancing forward. Goes forehand into out approach. And this, oh, what a backhand. Fritz makes it difficult for Djokovic. He digs out a half volley backhand into the backhand corner for a winner. I mean, that's ridiculously good. How has he done that? That's so good from Djokovic. Unreal. Matthew says, clutch from Fritz. He says, come on, guys, listen to David. Hit the like button for Zan, the QualityShot family. Yeah, thank you. What footwork, says David. Yeah. Woohoo, so good. Taylor looks to turn. We'll see. We'll see. 4-5. Serve out wide from Fritz. Comes forward, does he? No, he doesn't. He stays back. Oh, God. Forehand in the middle. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand to forehand here. Goes backhand cross. Slice from Djokovic. Then goes into in with the forehand Fritz. Then goes forehand down the line. Just clip the baseline. Backhand from Fritz. Then goes forehand cross. Clips the baseline again. Then goes backhand cross. Backhand from Djokovic. Oh, it's a drop shot from Fritz. Fritz gets there, tries to pass him down the line. It's an amazing reaction volley from Djokovic. He gets this a love from Djokovic. Fritz hits the smash, he wins. Oh, what a point. What a point. Oh my God. Unreal. My gosh. What a point. As soon as Fritz hits the drop shot, I'm thinking Djokovic is going to win this point. And he dinks it beautifully. Fritz somehow gets there. There's then a couple of volleys. And then Djokovic somehow's pedaling backwards and has to hit a desperate lob. And Fritz hits the smash. Oh, it's not an easy smash as well. 5-all. What a point. Guys, with 120 of you in the chat, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for tuning in. 5-all, massive point coming up on Fritz's serve. Goes out wide. Forehand from Djokovic. Sorry, backhand from Djokovic is really deep. Fritz not able to do much with it. It's a little slice from Djokovic. Comes to the net, puts the volley away. 6-5 Djokovic. He's got a match point. Yeah, Dave says surely that hit the back edge of the baseline from Fritz like 3 times. I agree. And I reckon it might have even been long, who knows. Dave says, David, I'm so impressed with this rally. Incredible by Fritz. That could win the match. I'm not sure that could win the match. Well, it doesn't seem like it because Djokovic has a match point. Well, that says David, well done telling the depth. Oh, come on. Match point, says Lexi. Can Djokovic give himself the chance to win a 6th ATP Finals title tomorrow? By getting it done now, 6-5 in the tiebreak case on his serve. Of course, he won the first set tiebreaker 7-5 as well. Here we go. Second serve is going to have to be because first serve's gone into the net. Here we go. Second serve. Sin, forehand down the middle from Fritz, backhand from... Oh, no! Djokovic has mishit the backhand long. That never happens. I can't believe it. 6-all. Crazy. Oh, my gosh. Davis go bots. That was so nervy. Like says tomorrow we'll cheer against Novak, whether against Kasper or Rublev. Out. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe he's missed that. Guys, 140 of you in the chat. Only 23 likes. Smash that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Here you go, 6-all. Every point is big from here on out. 1 match point saved from Fritz. Massive serve down the tee. Fritz gets on the stretch. Djokovic hits the drive forehand volley into a clutch from Djokovic. Fritz can't get it back into play. 7-6. It's another match point for Novak Djokovic. Well, first unforced error from Nole and it comes at match point. Big point here. The drive volley, crazy, yeah. Served on the tee from Fritz. Good return from Djokovic. Oh, what a miss! How has he missed that? How has he missed that? Oh, my God. Oh, he's missed that by a mile. Oh, no. He has blazed that forehand wide. That's a bad miss from Taylor Fritz, and he'll feel really upset because he's just lost this match. 7-6, 7-6, 2 tiebreakers, 7-5 in the first set, 8-6 in the second, and Djokovic really has completely ground out this victory. It's not been a pretty victory. He clearly wasn't feeling well. It meant he didn't play well, and in the end, it's been very, very interesting to watch. Competitive for sure. But Taylor, oh dear. Dave says Idamo. Yahoo says Lexi. What a win, says David. Standing up for clapping for Taylor. MQR says Nadal will cry from her. MQR, man, what's your problem with what's your problem with Nadal? You need to relax. You need to relax. No one's bashing Djokovic. Chill. He says, I'm so impressed. Well done, Taylor. Congratulations, Novak. Yeah. Look, it's impressive the fact that Djokovic is not feeling well and still managed to recover the way he did, especially being a breakdown on the second set. I do think Taylor Fritz let him off the hook in the second set. He did drop his level, no doubt. I don't think there's any way to get around that. I think he definitely did. But, you know, 2 tiebreakers, he'll feel a little bit upset that he didn't take at least one of them, take it to a decider. He was serving for the second set as well. So it's just a little bit bittersweet for him. But for Djokovic, he has a chance to win his 6th ATP Finals title tomorrow. And I can't wait to do it. I think it's going to be great. Hopefully, we'll see. I think I'll do it if this week, given that Ash and Pat have been covering the majority of the streams, I think, you know, if one of those guys or both of them want to do it, maybe do it with me as well, then it might be 2 of us, because it's not very nice if I just nick the final from them when they've been doing other streams because I've been ill. Dave says Novak Houdini escape act in that set, coming from a breakdown after doing nothing on return. He dug in. He did, yeah. I can't figure Fritz out. I've seen him at times this season look clutch, including in that tiebreaker. But other times he chokes. Yeah. But the thing is, the problem is, Matthew, if you look clutch for a couple of points, it doesn't really mean much. You need to be clutch when it really matters. And I think the problem is he hasn't necessarily been clutch. He hasn't been clutch in the right moments, which enable him to then win the match and be the victor. I think that's been the issue. Lex says Rafa's even playing. Rafa already went home taking care of the baby law. Matthew says Novak, we will have to be a lot better tomorrow. He says Novak should rest now, but I'm worried for both of my boys. So no, Matthew says Fazan, you're the main man. We're waiting for the final. Okay, cool. Well, I think hopefully the time should be fine for me. But yeah, you'll be either me or probably me with someone to jump on as well. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. So we're doing the stream later for Rublev, and let me just put in the chat, if you don't mind, just if you are going to tune in for it, then I recommend just clicking there's the remind me button on the stream. If you don't mind just like dropping it a like as well before you go. That's the link for, yeah, we are streaming later, Lexi. We're streaming later. We're streaming the Rublev Rude match later on. So we're doing the second semi-final later on today. And then tomorrow we are also doing the final as well. So we will be doing everything. I'll also try and do a final preview. I might try and do a post-match for this and the one later. Maybe one, or I might just do the final preview and then do a post-match for the final, potentially, depending on, how much time I have. But yeah, thank you so much. Alexis, thanks, Fazan. Yeah, okay, Fazan, gotcha. Yeah, thank you guys. Really, really do appreciate it as always. Great to have everyone on. Great to see some new faces as well. Always good to see new and old faces. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Consider becoming a member. Click that link in the chat. That is the stream for later for Rude versus Rublev. Hopefully see you guys there. Thank you, Lexi, David, MQR, Matthew, Sam, Peaches. There's quite a few people in here today. There's some new people as well, actually. Who was the new? There's a couple of new people. But yeah, Royce. Yeah, thank you. And also, guys, as well, if you're watching, if you're listening, try and get involved in the live chat. Makes it a lot better for people that are in the live chat. Makes it better for me as well. I like talking and interacting with you guys, as do all the rest of the commentators as well, because that's what makes it really enjoyable, right? Of course, we love watching the tennis, but we also love hearing your guys' thoughts and getting involved with chat with you guys as well. So thanks so much, guys. Stay safe and well. We'll see you later on for the second semi-final. Of course, the winner will play Novak Djokovic in the final after beating Fritz in straight sets. 2 tiebreakers, 2 tight ones in the end, which we seem to say a lot with Novak Djokovic. He comes out clutch when it really matters.